David Walliams was left battling suicidal thoughts following his exit from Britain's Got Talent last year, it's been reported. The author, 52, reportedly makes the claims in a High Court writ against the makers of the hit TV show, Fremantle. The comedian accuses Fremantle of an unlawful data protection breach on an industrial scale and alleges they recorded, transcribed and retained private conversations for 10 years. A Fremantle spokesperson told The Mirror on Saturday, "We had a long and productive relationship with David and so are surprised and saddened by this legal action. For our part, we remain available and open to dialogue to resolve this matter amicably. However, in the interim, we will examine the various allegations and are prepared to robustly defend ourselves if necessary." Walliams reportedly claims his career has suffered since he left his role as a judge on Britain's Got Talent and is now fighting active suicidal thoughts and has lost the ability to be funny. The legal document reportedly also notes Walliams claiming he has received only one new work booking since his ITV exit. In a report obtained by The Sun, a consultant psychiatrist who has treated Walliams for many years reportedly claims the TV star's depression was possibly the worst since I first met him following leaked audio being published, and says the leak has had a profound, severe and, at times, very worrying effect on his mental health. Walliams is suing the production company behind Britain's Got Talent following his exit from the ITV show in November last year. The Little Britain star exited his role as a judge on the talent show a decade on from joining in 2012 after audio transcripts of the comic making derogatory and disrespectful comments about auditioning contestants were leaked. Walliams apologized at the time, saying, "These were private conversations and, like most conversations with friends, were never intended to be shared. Nevertheless, I am sorry." The Sun reports a 21-page legal document connected to the lawsuits sees lawyers for Walliams allege, the claimant, Walliams, now understands that, unknown to him at the time, his microphone was kept on and recording throughout the whole filming day, including breaks, during his whole tenure as a judge on the show. The document reportedly states Walliams now feels vulnerable entering a studio amid fears what he says could be recorded and leaked without his consent. The comic's lawyers allegedly argue that due to Walliams' privacy fears he has lost the ability to be spontaneous or edgy, in short, to be funny. His inability to perform in this, his signature manner, has caused him further acute distress, because he has lost an important part of his personal and professional identity, The Sun reports Walliams' lawyers wrote in the legal document. It's also reported the papers claim Walliams' earnings plummeted from £3.7 million in 2022 to just £101,800 in the first 5 months of this year. In the leaked audio that led to Walliams' Britain's Got Talent exit, the dad of one can be heard making comments about a female contestant who had just auditioned for the ITV show at the London Palladium in January 2020. As the woman walked off stage, Walliams quipped, "She's like the slightly boring girl you meet in the pub that thinks you want to F them, but you don't." He went on to add, "Oh, F off. I was saying, she thinks you want to F her, but you don't. It's the last thing on your mind, but she's like, yep, I bet you do. No I don't. I had a bit of a BR, but now it's now shriveled up inside my body." It was reported last month that Walliams had lodged a legal case against Fremantle Media with the High Court in London. The case has been listed under the comedian's real name, David Edward Walliams. It has been listed as dealing with data protection. The Mirror has contacted Fremantle Media, ITV and Mr. Walliams for comment on this story. A Fremantle spokesperson told The Mirror on Saturday, "We had a long and productive relationship with David and so are surprised and saddened by this legal action. For our part, we remain available and open to dialogue to resolve this matter amicably. However, in the interim, we will examine the various allegations and are prepared to robustly defend ourselves if necessary. If you're struggling and need to talk, the Samaritans operate a free helpline open 24/7 on 116 123. Alternatively, you can email joe@samaritans.org or visit their site to find your local branch. Follow Mirror Celebs on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube and Threads.